could she tell me, she was 14 years old and at school, could she tell me if she was enjoying school?
Pano wenze 14 years pamene wenze pa school. Usha wenzo ikonda school, wenzo mvera bwino.
Wenzo ikonda.
I liked school.
What did she like most?
Pa school unakonda pochani?
Maths, science, and English.
And so, at 14, what happened at 14?
Nicha vina chitika pa 14 years.
Alabia mwana wanifuna, ati nifuna ine. Basi na bwana mkana, bwana basi na mvumira.
There's a man who came, proposed to me. I refused. Then when he came the second time, I said yes.
And then, how much later did she get pregnant?
After mafuna anapaja, panapita mamanti angati kuti unkale na mimba.
Panapita 4 months.
About 4 months. Then I became pregnant.
Yeah. And when had she started her periods?
Unamba liti unata msinku pazaka zingati?
14.
At 14 years, that's when I started.
So did anybody explain to her when she started her periods? Did anybody explain to her about that?
Pamnona tamsinku. Kuli mundu amnena kambapo nayo pali vakuta msinku.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so what happened?
Nicha vina chitika.
Bwana tamsingu basi na bwana Zambia. Mbia muta utamsingu shokula loma kwasira.
When I saw my periods, I went to tell my grandmother. Then she said, now this what you've seen, it means you've grown up, you're a big girl now.
And did her grandmother or anybody else tell her about contraception, that you can have something that stops you getting babies so young?
Mbuya wamene abona ngumuntu winangu anapangambo ponayo paliza kuteteza kunkala na mimba. No.
So when she was pregnant, then what happened next?
After wankala na mimba, nifisha vina chitika. Zoko nkapo zake zinachitika nzabwanji.
So nkapo zake? Tabodanga na mimba basi. Abona muza mumuna kutene na mimba tiyo. Sinobulago walega nubulago.
When I became pregnant, I told the man who impregnated me that I'm pregnant. Then he said okay and stopped coming.
And how old was he?
Anamazaka zingati?
18.
18 years old.
Okay. When she found out she was pregnant, how did she feel and how did her parents feel?
Panona zibati una mimba manje. Unamvera bwanji mtima wako na makolo yako yanamvera bwanji.
Ina sinamvera bwino. Kenageze tumia nama nisafa keni kaimona mwana na makolo sinamvera bwino.
I didn't feel good, and my parents also didn't feel good because they thought I was going to die with the pregnancy.
Was she scared from the beginning of the pregnancy?
After wankala na mimba, wenzona yopa olobwanji. Mchamvina chitika.
Zena yopa.
Wenzona yopa?
Again cheese, shinge bochwana.
I got scared because it's something that I've never seen and experienced.
Yeah. And then was the birth difficult or was it an easy birth?
Chenzi chovuta maningi kuli iwe olo bwanji. It was very difficult for me because he made me stop school, then again he stopped coming.
Yeah. And when she gave birth to the baby, was that a difficult birth or was that an easy birth?
Pamnona nkana mimba ponkana na mwana o china chovuta maningi o chenzi chopepuka.
Shamba pepuka shamba tema na pepuka mazama na school.
Nanga ponkana na mwana china chovuta maningi. It was difficult to give birth, but now since I have a baby, I'll still go back to school.
That's great. And when she goes back to school, what does she eventually want to be?
Ukaenda ku school, ukasiriza manje ufuna ukankale ndani. I want to be a teacher.
And does she want to have any more babies now?
Ufuna unkale na bana benango?
Abaloma. Aye.
No.
And does she know how to not have babies?
Uziba kuteteza kutusankale na mwana winango? Yes, my grandmother had said I talked about it.
Her grandmother talked about it.
Wanabawa kuza pa mbuya? Wanakuza pa tiba? You can go to the clinic and get something to prevent for the pregnancy.
Yeah, and what would she tell other girls at school? What would she say to them about, what advice would she give them?
Ukaenda ku school, ungabauzeko upungu wa bwanja wasikana wenzako.
aze kuti awanzanga musapite mjira yeso yatapita ine majabu Mungu ikasenza edu mapunziro.
Don't go through what I've gone through. It's not good. Just concentrate on school.
Okay. So what's the position with your boyfriend now?
Mwamuna omulina kupasa mwana uyu amakambati bwanje pamulana bwera aenda anaendelera then nipshamvina chitika manje amakambati bwanje
Mama tibuyane futi
manje womamuza bwa
ili ntia info bwa sa school.
he comes to tell me that let's get back together, but I refuse. I tell him that I want to go back to school.
Great. And what is this beautiful baby called?
Mwana uzinake ndani
Matilda P.
And how old is she?
Ana manzi angati
6 months.
6 months. And does she sleep?
Amagona ulamali
Amalira.
she cries a lot.